Outlet pass for Rick Nash. Nash now tries to split the defense and walk in. Nice move. Another nice move. He scored. What a goal. It doesn't get any better than this.
As he plays to the point, instead, he works his way back free. Granlund fires, score!
Hello and welcome to the Puck Up Share podcast. I'm your host, John Crawford, and with my brother Howie. Wake up, Howie. It's time to do the show. Here.
Waking up.
For episode number 10. Season. What season are we in? 6? 5? Oh, Howie's just waking up from his long summer nap to wake up to winter today.
It's only 1:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, and what's the temperature there?
Right now we're at 27. Feels like 17.
Well, snow on the ground.
Yes, snow on the ground. Not a lot, but there's some.
Right. So, winter has come early for you.
Very early, yes.
Yeah. How was your week?
Long. I may end up having to work 6 days a week again at my second job because the person I had trained to cover so that I could have days off got fired. So I might have to not have days off again.
So, how long were they there before they... How long were they there?
I'd say like a month.
And they already got fired? Who hired them? Don't they go through a process to...
Yeah.
Or they just hire anybody off the street and hope it works out?
Pretty much, yeah. This person, they were just constantly late.
Oh, bro.
And not just like late, 5-10 minutes all the time, like half hour to an hour. It's like, and constantly, it's like, you can't do that.
Wow. Well, not much has been going on here. It's been pretty quiet, actually. We're starting to gear up for the holidays. We've got Thanksgiving coming up. And, by the way, today, let's first say thank you to all our veterans. Today is Veterans Day.
That's right.
So, thank you to all of you that have served and is serving. Which includes my son Jesse, who's in the Coast Guard. So thank you, Jesse. I love you. What else is going on? That's about it. Are you going to do anything for Thanksgiving? You going to go down to the soup kitchen or
No.
have dinner?
No. I'll actually, well, Wednesday I start my fasting, so
Oh, so you're gonna not eat
yeah,
for Thanksgiving? You're not gonna eat
yeah.
for Thanksgiving? What are you
Well,
nuts?
I just can't eat certain things.
All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna eat, and we're going to. We going to. My wife's hometown
Oh, okay.
for Thanksgiving. Should
So
be
you're gonna have like possum pie and that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh. Yep. Should be fun.
Pulling out the special overalls for the occasion.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. That's going on. I'm just waiting for Thanksgiving, and then and then all the Christmas stuff starts happening, and we have our special Christmas episode coming very, very soon. Very soon.
Yes, the dropping of the annual Yule log.
Yes, we cannot start the beginning of the Christmas season without the dropping of the Yule log. So that's stay tuned. It's coming. We'll keep.
I may not have the energy to even lift the Yule log.
I don't think you have to lift it. I think you just have to drop it.
Oh yeah, that's true. I won't have enough food in me to drop a log though.
Yours may not be a log. you might. Oh, that's getting gross. I don't want to get into that. Yeah, but that's coming. It's coming really soon. So we'll keep you informed on that. You don't want to miss the dropping of the Yule log. It's a very special event, and it's what kicks off the holiday season here of the Puck Drops Here podcast. So, Howie, any hockey news today?
Only news there is your coach of the Kings got fired, and also Quinville, Chicago, got fired.
Yeah. So John Stevens is out in Los Angeles, which we were just saying. You were just saying something big has to happen, and I think hopefully some changes come, and we'll see.
If they would have held off just a day or two more, I mean,
they would have had Kenville, or had
they
an
could have
opportunity to get him, but they went with Willie Desjardins, and I'm still. I don't know how to feel about it. I mean,
I was reading his bio, and it's like, okay, so they just basically hired some guy up the street. Say,
the guy on the street. What did the man on the street say?
Hey, you want to coach? Okay.
What am I coaching? Yeah.
What am I coaching? Now, I think what they did was one of those deals where who's sitting in section 405?
Yeah.
You're the new coach of the your Los Angeles Kings.
Well, section 205, row A, seat 204.
Meet your new coach of the Los Angeles Kings. Yeah, he's not the winningest coach, I'd say.
Right. Yeah.
So
had they waited, like you say, had they waited a couple more days, they probably would have had a shot at Quenville.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So,
But he was named as interim head coach. Interim.
what's that?
He was named as the interim head coach.
Oh,
So they could still get Quenville.
Yeah, I suppose they can.
Right. But they better snag him up before somebody else grabs him.
Did he lock himself? Did Rogie lock himself in again?
Say that again?
Did Rogie lock himself in again?
I don't. I think he's playing with the cat right outside the door. So it's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He'll stop. Rogie.
You're gonna go out there and he's gonna look like Mr. Bill.
Yeah. Yeah. He's looking pretty rough these days. Pretty rough. So I don't have any more hockey news. Those are the two big things. Hopefully we see some changes. The Kings just lost last night, 1-0 against Calgary. But I don't know. Did they? Did you happen to see the game?
I saw the third period.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not seeing any. You know, I know it's really early. I'm really not expecting anything big from this new head coach, Desjardins.
No, I know I'm not.
I'm not expecting any big miracles, by no means. I'm trying to pull up my standings right now because we're getting ready to go through those. I had them up, and then I decided I was going to close it out, which was kind of dumb. But, so now I'm waiting on my computer. What else has been going on while I'm waiting? Oh, here it comes. While we're waiting on this.
Not much, really. It's just been quiet.
How's Lucky doing? How's Lucky doing?
He's fine. He's just sleeping again.
Yeah. Is he do you have a bachelor party? You know, it's Rogie's birthday on the 20th.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. He'll be 2 years old.
You gonna get him a special cake and stuff? And all that
Well, we're
stuff?
gonna do something special for him for sure. I mean, it's his birthday.
It's his birthday.
That's special. He's only 2, Howie. All right. So I got him up. You ready to go through this? We'll start in the Atlantic. So, wait. Now it's locking up here. Here we go. In the Atlantic. At the top is Tampa Bay with 25 points, followed by Toronto with 22. And that's going to be quite a race between those two teams. And maybe even this one, Montreal with 21 is playing pretty well. And Boston with 20. And Buffalo, Howie, they're going to win the division. They're going... I'm telling you, they're really good. They're really good. They're still playing over 500. They got 20 points.
Yeah.
And then we have Ottawa at 17, Detroit at 16, and Florida with 13. So, yeah, I haven't seen the Atlantic division like this in a while. Where
it's been a long time before it's been, this competitive.
Yeah, this is really kind of nice to see. It's Buffalo, man. Buffalo. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah, it's nice seeing them back in there again.
Yeah, I like it.
Going over to the Metropolitan.
The Metropolitan's a very, very interesting division. This looks like the Central Division of last year.
Yeah. On top right now, you have Columbus with 20 points. They are followed by Philadelphia with 19. Islanders and the Rangers, who are finally out of the basement, they're both
Rangers
tied
have
for
come
third.
alive.
18 points. They're trailed by Pittsburgh, Washington, and Carolina, all with 17 points. And New Jersey is sitting at the bottom of the pack with 13.
Yep. So very, very tight, very interesting division. What are we, a quarter of the way done? It's pretty interesting.
About that, yeah.
Over in the West, another tight division. With Nashville on top with 26, they're looking really good. They've only got 3 losses. They look really good. And their goal differential is, well, just about everybody's goal differential, except for Chicago. You can see Chicago struggling down at the bottom. We'll get there. Minnesota in second, who's really, I'm impressed with these guys. They still have not lost at home.
They've been on the road this whole time.
They've been on the road a lot, but they're winning on the road.
Yeah.
They're winning some games on the road, which is really big. They got 22 points, followed by Dallas with 22 points.
20.
Playing well, and it's been a while since Dallas has played well. And they're playing well at home. Winnipeg with 19 points. Colorado with 17. St. Louis with 15. And Chicago with 15. But Chicago's struggling with getting the puck in the net.
Yeah, no, they're just not scoring. I don't know what's going on there.
Scoring a lot. And that might have been what Coinville's demise was. I don't know what the whole story was there. So, that is the Central Division.
Going over to the Pacific now, we have Vancouver up on top still with 22 points. They're followed by Calgary with 20 points. Sitting in third is San Jose with 19 points. They are trailed by Edmonton and Anaheim, both with 17.
Yep.
And then Arizona is sitting in 6, tied actually for 6 with Vegas with 15 points.
And that's the Pacific Division.
And then you have the Seattle Kings with 11 points.
Oh, gosh. I still don't think that just switching out their coach is the answer here. I still think there has to be a big player move.
Yeah, but that's the thing at this point. Actually, Campbell's been
Campbell, I have to give Campbell some credit. I mean, he looks pretty good at times. Looks really good at times.
The only thing with the Kings, other than from last night's game, it seems like if I go back and look at their games, they've been. There's 3. 7.
Well, they're not only struggling at home; they struggle on the road. They cannot win a freaking road game.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they cannot. What do they have? Like, I think 1 win on the road or none. 1?
I'm not sure what the road record is.
1, but they stink on the road. Then they stink at home. You only have 4.
They're like almost averaging, giving up like 4 goals a game, which is high. I mean, you're not going to win.
Yeah, but I don't think that's all Campbell's fault. I really don't. I think their defense just stinks.
It's not. So I don't know how you shake that team up. That's
I think you start getting people out. and bring new ones in, bring younger ones in. It's time to start the process.
Start having more people pulled from the stands.
That's right. Hey, Section 208, Row D, Seat 5. You're now our new captain.
Our new number 1 right winger.
Yeah. Come on down. Slap on some skates. Yeah. It doesn't matter at this point. You may as well. I don't know why Arizona didn't do it. Maybe they did. Maybe that's why they're playing better.
I don't know. I don't know what their story is. It's just
it's just messed up. I think that they've gotten too old. They've tried to keep this team together, and you just Detroit has proven that you can't do that.
Yeah.
And that's what the Kings have done. They've just kept the same guys forever, and it's just just doesn't work.
Yeah.
So, enough about that. It's just frustrating when your team stinks. It's frustrating. You know? It's just really hard to watch. It's just hard to watch. You know?
Yeah.
It's so. It reminds me of the days when we had really good players, and we just would lose when we, lose when you just shouldn't be losing. Do you remember those?
Yeah, because even back in the 80s, they had, part of their problem there was they had good players, but they were all ready to retire.
Right. It's the same thing. And then they lose. Great. We got some great names on the team, but can they play anymore? You know?
Hey, we just picked up Rick Martin for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Terry Roskowski for a month.
I don't know. We might be better off getting. I say we call them right out of retirement. Just get them right out.
Get core up, yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can get him as a coach.
That's why I'm kind of surprised they never did go through with the whole signing of Guy Lafleur when Gretzky kept down there too.
Well, I don't know. I'm done. I'm done talking about them, but I'm gonna stick with them. They're my king. I guess that's it. That's it for this going over the standings anyway. As of today, November 11th. Do you have anything else, Howie?
Negative.
So we'll wrap it up here. Thank you all for listening and watching our podcast. Go out to www.thepuckdropshere.com and check out our past and present podcast. You can catch us on Twitter. Give us a like on Facebook. We're on Instagram, Patreon. And email us at Jon and Howie, thepuckdropshere.com. And I guess that's it. So until next week, Howie, we will bid you all a fine adieu.
Paka.
And we thank you, veterans, for your service.